Hi, my name is Kate L., and today I'm going to be reading the book, The Jolly Christmas Postman, by Janet and Allan Ahlberg. Now, the reason I chose this book is because it's part of a series called The Jolly Postman, the first book I should have read earlier, and I just remember my parents reading me both of these books when I was young, and hopefully I get to share these good memories with you guys today as well. I hope you enjoy the book. The Jolly Christmas Postman. Once upon a Christmas Eve, just after it had snowed, the Jolly Postman, him again, came down the jolly road, and in the bag upon his back, an interesting load. First stop, Four Bears Cottage. Over here we have two baby bear. Four Bears Cottage, the woods. And throughout the book, you guys are going to see usually some text over here and then the address of the characters that will appear in the book on this side. A Christmas card for Baby Bear, a babyer bear who's shy, a mommy up a ladder, a postman with a pie, a postman on his bike again. Ta-ta, take care, bye-bye. The jolly postman cycles on. He sees three fiddlers playing, the fast eloping dish and spoon, the mighty beanstalk swaying, the seven dwarfs upon the hill, the jolly snowmen sleighing. And by, second stop, he comes to Red Riding Hood's house. Miss R. Hood, the playhouse, garden path, diddle dumpling. A jolly game, a lucky girl, but see what's written here. From Mr. Wolf. He's got a nerve. A Merry Christmas, dear. The postman can't think what to say and sips his ginger beer and eats his pie and waves bye-bye. The postman gets back on his bike and rides another mile. A crooked mile, in actual fact. It takes him quite a while. He never finds a sixpence, though, or come to that this style. And besides, the crooked man has it. Next stop, the hospital. And it seems that this letter is addressed to Mr. H. Humpty Dumpty, Wincy Ward, Cock Robin Memorial Hospital. Humpty Dumpty smiles and blinks. A jigsaw? For me? What fun, he thinks. From all the king's horses and all the king's men. How nice. Then he falls out of bed and gets cracked again. Twice. Never mind, in comes the doctor. Foster, in comes the nurse, in comes the lady with the alligator purse, and they mend him. The jolly postman waves bye-bye. He still has far to go. The sun has vanished from the sky. The clouds are hanging low. He feels a kiss upon his cheek, the first fresh flakes of snow, and comes, number 4, to a small tin door. Now, this one is addressed to the gingerbread boy, McVitie House, Little Toe Lane in Toy Town. A book in a book, says the gingerbread boy. What a simply delicious surprise. But only if he knew he's in one too. That really would open his eyes. Then a bucket of tea for the postman, and 24 mince pies. Now off through the snow the postman rides, with more than a meal in his insides. He's all shook up and all a-quiver, and it's not just the cold that makes him shiver. There's a letter he'd rather not deliver, to you-know-who. Ooh. Now this one is just simply addressed to Mr. Wolf, the den. But now it's really snowing, and the winter wind is blowing, and the daylight, it is going. So the jolly postman, jolly cold, has just no way of knowing where he is. He stops beside a wall of ice. He spies a crack of light. He finds a little golden door and disappears from sight. along a tunnel dark and cool, to a workshop warm and bright. A cup of tea with Santa, and Mrs. Santa too. Got any children's letters? The postman smiles. A few. Well, fancy that, says Santa. Now we've got one for you. Now, this is the final letter that Mr. and Mrs. Santa give the postman, addressed to for our good old pal, the postman. A peep show for a postman. The postman peeps inside. A postman's round completed, it's time to take a ride. But how to make the journey? The drifts are deep and wide. To avoid the snow, ho, ho, ho. And over you go. Here's one last final image. Okay, and that is the end of the Jolly Christmas Postman. And so, now that we've finished the book, I just have 2 questions for you. The first one is, who was the person that the postman didn't want to deliver a letter to because he was scared? And then second, when the postman felt like there was a little kiss on his cheek, what was the kiss? Alright, those are the only questions I have for you guys today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.